Hey, what is up here, guys? James Circle here, and today we're going to quickly go over the changes coming from the PTB. Now, anyone who has seen my recent videos, I posted being really critical about the coming changes because, let's be honest, the changes the developers made for the PTB was the stupidest bunch of fucking changes we've ever fucking had. So, let's check on it. So, first things first, the unknown. Um, there kind of just increases, from what this sounds like, is when you get hit by the effect, but then get injured by the giant bubble ball, bubble ball. You'll be infected with weakness longer from being injured with it, meaning you're rewarded from actually breaking out of it at first, but you're punished if you get hit, which is that's okay. I do like that they increase the hindered effect from 3 to 6, as hitting a survivor directly and then it just not doing anything was fucking stupid. I still don't think 6% is going to do anything. I feel like if you get a direct hit, you should maybe build up like half an infection meter instead. That way you're rewarded for hitting, like you're punished for getting a direct hit, which is kind of stupid. My bad. I shouldn't have been as fucking accurate, I guess. I'm trying to talk a little bit more louder on my end because my mic likes to fuck up and a lot of people say I'm turbo quiet. It's not me, my mic's been fucking up a whole bunch lately and I do apologize. The pig, they decreased reverse bear times base time to 150. I'm really sad they went through with this because you don't need it. Pig doesn't need to have the annoying part of her kit. So no one was bitching about the pig who actually played her. The only people who were bitching were the people who barely played her, and now we have pig base time to 150 again, meaning she is literally just rewarded for nothing. You down a survivor and put a fucking trap on their head, you can just still follow them around until they die, and honestly sometimes still win the game by doing that, which is really not like turbo. Like I'm not saying that like as a like you get like one match in your lifetime of that, but it's still like annoying, that it's even a thing. I mean, if a pig really wanted to be a dick, all they have to do is down you and then just follow you around and crouch the entire game. Which now, because of the stealth buffs, is even easier to do. Pig is actually, in my opinion, the best tunneling killer. I know we've have Bubba and other things. This is why I was like really happy that they changed this, because if a pig really wants to, and once players learn this, all you have to do is just follow a person and never enter a fucking chase with them. And now that she's faster, she guarantees you're going to die against her. She's actually more cancerous than Bubba is, and that's terrible. Now this one, I am so happy that they reduced her fucking movement speed. Thank you. It doesn't matter though when she gets 10 fucking hatchets, so she's never punished for missing at all though. So I'm super glad that with 2 add-ons I can fucking just never have to aim still. This is good too. The redhead's pinky finger now limits the clown's bottle carrying capacity to 1. That's awesome. I still don't have to aim with clown at all ever now though. So I'm just gonna run Flask of Bleach and win nearly all my clown games because what are the survivors going to do? I just run Brutal Strength Enduring and I never have to worry about loops again. And because Painraz and Pop It can win you games by themselves, I'll just put on fucking Painraz or Pop. Pop would actually be better because then I can capitalize off of, 3 gens and dead zones even more. So I just literally no one can ever survive in a chase against Clown again. Good job. Wow. Now this is cool. Invocation Weaving Spiders. Now they've basically made this to where every gen just gets a BNP. That's cool. I like that because before it was stupid. You can just regress it. This is awesome, and I would actually love to see how this works. Like you're even more rewarded for doing this now, and the killer, the only way they will know is if they go close to the basement or hear you doing it. The issue, of course, is that it takes forever to do, and yeah, not good. So I might use it just for funsies. This one is really weird. So they increased it by 10, and you heal in about 23 seconds. If you bring in a heal build, this is like This is literally just way better than self-care. Just anyone who runs self-care, run this instead. This one is okay. This one's weird. Okay. The only way you're going to get insane value from this perk is if you've been running the killer for a stupid amount of time and you notice, I'm going to go down anyway. I'm going to go down in the basement. That way, the killer is forced to hook me here, and I can instantly unhook myself and give my teammates a billion years to do gens, and I never have to worry about anything. This is literally a better deliverance in that fact. But that's the only thing about it, is you actually do need to be good at the game to get a turbo benefit from this, like people are worried about. People who are newish or okay at the game won't really, they'll get this occasionally and be like, hey, I went down. Like, another good instance of this perk actually is when everyone, like, everyone, like, it's a killer who just camps the basement. I feel like this is going to be better than reassurance in the fact that if you're like, this is just a really strong swift perk. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna make people bitch about survive with friends even more. All you ideally have to do is, right, is have wicked. The killer can't camp, and you need to run dead hard with it. This is just gonna make swifts and really good players already more obnoxious to go against on for killers, which is fair. Um, Due to the fact that the play would be, oh, he's camping me in the basement, he's not leaving. What the fuck? I don't want to leave behavior, go away. Okay, well, that sucks. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, you guys work on gens, I'm going to go down into the basement, I have Wicked on, I'll be fun. Okay. Oh no, I'm actually, I went down, man, it was a trapper, and I walked into a trap, or it was a bubba, or it was a huntress. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Because no one else has to get off of gens. That's the changing point. No one else needs to get off of gens. I literally go in there and I'm really like, guys, I got this. And I unhook them. And that just for free. And with Dead Hard, Dead Hard will help a lot too. Off the record and everything stops, which sucks. So like, it's good in the point that camping basement, if you run this perk, is no longer just an insta-win for killer. Like, literally yesterday, I had a huntress get so butthurt that I hit her one time with head-on. She was a P100 and just camped me in the basement, and just that was my entire game. I head-oned her with a perk, and because I used a funny meme perk, she decided to slug the other two survivors on the fucking ground for 4 minutes just because she got head on to one time in the match. We all were running head on, but we run it for fun. We aren't just doing it to put you in a never-ending loop of head-ons. We literally do it for fun. Like, I know, like, getting hit with a locker perk is to some people bullying, but I don't know how else to tell you that it's you being able to slug me on the ground for 4 minutes is way more than me hitting you with a locker perk and not getting any distance at all. But hey, whatever, man. Watch list. Okay. It takes some time for new killers to settle. Being a brand new camp mechanic, they're going to keep an eye on it. They're going to keep an eye on the pig. No changes to the Doctor, so Insta-Shock Doctor. I will just be going next against any Doctor player I see with Insta-Shock Doctor. I realized something. If you and the Doctor arrive at the same hook location at the same time, he can literally just face camp without being punished from now on, as long as he's running both add-ons, I'm pretty sure. So that's really bad. This update is, once again, we're just making half the killer roster unplayable to go against for Survivor, or just so fucking obnoxious I don't want to play against them. Like I said, Hag was okay. It sucked that every Hag only knew how to fucking camp one side of the map. Well, guess what? That's stronger. Pig's only annoyance was her traps. They're already RNG mechanic, and she can guarantee a death. So now she's stronger in chase, but can still do the same shit she could before. Huntress's dumbest thing was that she could literally keep up with you with speed perk. She can't do that now, but hey, I can have up to fucking 10 hatchets. I forget which one, but I can have a bunch of hatchets and never have to really truly have to aim because I missed one. Who cares? I have built-in babushka anyway, dumbass. Good Huntress players could already pub stomp, so it just took a lot of skill. So all they did was just lower the skill ceiling to Huntress, and I feel bad for any Huntress players who took the time to learn her, since now anyone could play just as good as you while still missing nearly every one of their hatchets. Fuck you, good Huntress players, I guess. Clown, again, my feelings on Clown is that he's underrated just for the fact that you just need to run a good build with him, and he's really strong every time. Like, you're going to get constant downs with Clown if you make a chase build with one slowdown perk. It's just people fucking... I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people just only care about the meta. Why try and learn Clown when I could just hold M2 as Nurse and instantly win half my games? I still like Demogorgon's changes, just small buffs. That's what these should have been if we're talking about weak killers. It didn't make him unplayable to go against, it just made him slightly better in places that was already there. And they gave him some add-ons that did need to be base kit. Huntress's add-ons didn't need, maybe like a wind-up, the lowest tier wind-up speed, but I think they gave her Babushka, which was already the highest. And again, my issue with these changes are, they all have fucking add-ons that do the same thing. You know, it isn't like, well, I get this built in, but I'm losing this add-on. No, you get fucking both. That's stupid. Because of this, Doctor's going to be so fucking annoying. And Doctor is a good killer. People severely underestimate that, and that's what sucks, man. Like, he's turbo cucked by some loops, but some loops he just guarantees a down on you. Like, that's it. It took time, but now Doctor is literally, oh, you're almost out of shock. And the time I said that, I've already been shocked and I can't drop the fucking pallet. It's not gonna be fun. I don't forget what they do with Blight. I'm gonna be fucking honest. What do they do with Blight? I'm sorry, Blight is actually the one Blight was already overpowered as fuck anyway, so I'm just happy that he was slightly nerfed a whole bunch. He can still pub stomp, but like again, it's not turbo dumb like double speed was at least. It's really dumb seeing him go around a full loop because of add-ons, and Billy is just, hey, you don't ever have to use your brain as Billy now, as he's just a zoning killer, sadly. But overall, good reworks on the things that I had a big issue with. At least Huntress can't literally keep up with me. I guess I just need to... It's the joke with Trickster, just dodge 50 knives, idiot. This is literally just dodge 10 hatchets, idiot. And same thing with Clown, even though his thing covers an entire loop half the time anyway. Especially if you can throw it up in the air. It's like, eh. Like I said, at the end of the day, even in pro, quote-unquote, pro DBD, the game is literally just tunnel one dude out, and then stall the fucking game until you down everyone else. I mean, that's as hard as killers have to fucking think. The only issue is when they don't get that down and then they bitch like little babies because, well, who would have guessed? I mean, if you have 5 years to down everyone, you're not really improving in chases, but, I mean, same thing with me. I've got an ass at chase just because I don't want to fucking play killer right now because that is all it is. Like, let's be, like, if I really wanted to win every game, that's all I'd have to do. That's all I did do for a while. So hopefully we see in the next update some actual changes to slowdown perks. Everyone's fucking sick and tired of this boring fucking meta. And hopefully they make Clown not be able to hold a ton of fucking bottles and Huntress not have that many hatchets. I don't mind that she has Babushka. Please don't give her fucking 10 hatchets. What is wrong with you? Who thought they would... Dude. You're so fucking out of touch. It's painful. What do I expect from the same people who made fucking Naughty Bear and fucking, My Sims Racing for the fucking DS or Wii, dude. My god. Alright, that's enough of my bitching.